When I first saw images of the new Renault Twingo, I thought it bore something of a passing resemblance to a certain stylish little Italian car. But, having driven it, the Twingo certainly oozes a personality all of its own. There's plenty of Frenchness about it, and it's a cracking little city car. The name is quite a famous one, with older versions very popular in its native France, but Renault just wouldn't bring it to the UK. But eventually, they relented, and the new Twingo looks like the one that could make a big name on these shores at last. It's a good-looking motor for one, with plenty of personalisation options. Much like the bigger Clio, it's a 5-door dressed up as a 3-door, with hidden rear door handles adding to its practicality. And the USP is that it's rear-wheel drive and rear-engined. Once a given for little cars like this is pretty unusual these days. It means that the Twingo needs a bit of getting used to, with the handling reminding you where the weight is. The front feels a little light, but it's a nifty little mover once you get the hang of it. A bonus of all the gubbins being at the back is that the front axle turns the front wheels at almost 90 degrees, meaning the Twingo has a phenomenal turning circle, very useful in those tight city streets. Inside, the cabin is smart and funky, with a big windscreen adding to the feel of space. I drove the top spec dynamic trim, which gives you cruise control, lane departure warning and 15-inch alloys. That's on top of features that come from lower down the range, such as aircon, Bluetooth, USB, hill hold, electric windows and the like. My model also had the excellent R-Link system, which is simple to use and features sat-nav, car info and the radio controls. I tested the 70 HP 3-cylinder petrol with stop and start. It's economical with 67 to the gallon, I got 50 or so in the real world, and CO2 at 95 grams per kilometre, but to be honest, you'd be better off heading for the more powerful 90 horsepower version found in the Clio. The 70 is just a little too wheezy, and you have to work it very hard, and the 90, on the other hand, is very nippy and well worth the extra £700. It doesn't suffer much on the figures, with 65 miles per gallon and 99 grams per kilometre of CO2. Make the right choices and you've got yourself a very tidy, unusual little car. Prices start from a bargain £9,495 up to a value £11,695.